In today's brand new Project Cars 2 DLC news video, we're going to take a look at some of the awesome new information that's recently been released regarding the fourth and final DLC, the Ferrari Essentials pack for Project Cars 2. Quite a bit to get through, so let's get started. What's going on, guys? My name's Matilio and welcome back to Project Cars 2 and a brand new DLC news video. It's been a while since I've been able to do one of these. There's not been a whole lot of new information floating about. Obviously with this fourth and final DLC there's quite a lot that we already sort of knew, but there was still a bit of speculation around certain parts of it, what we were going to be getting. But the speculation ends today because all the DLC, what's in it, the tracks, the cars, everything is now apparently been confirmed. And the information that I've got here, it comes from partially a GT Planet post, but also from inadvertently the Xbox store. So be it deliberately or accidentally, they posted a video highlighting the new DLC, which is going to be called the Ferrari Essentials pack. And it contains 8 cars, 2 brand new circuits, so that's kind of a given. We sort of knew that was going to be happening. But yeah, so that's where the majority of the news comes from. So what we're going to do is, I'm not going to play the video itself. I'm going to leave a link in the description to the GT Planet post. You can go and view the video there. But we're going to take a look at the information in the news. We're going to take a look at the circuits. We're going to take a look at the cars from some screen grabs from the video. And we're going to also speculate on some of the missing parts, because there are some missing parts, at least one missing part anyway, from what we know. So yeah, quite a bit to get through, so let's get started. So we'll start off by taking a look at this image that I'm going to put on screen now. It is from the GT Planet post itself, so it gives us a list of the 8 cars we're going to be getting, so we'll run through those quickly. So we've got the Ferrari F355 Challenge. That one I've been kind of looking forward to, personal favourite of mine. Then we've got the Ferrari 512 BBLM from the early 80s. I think this competed in Le Mans, if I'm not mistaken, potentially. Then we've got the Ferrari 250 GT Berlinetta, quite a mouthful. Then we've got the 250 Testa Rossa, which I've actually got a model of somewhere in my house. Can't quite remember where it is, but I do have a model of this. It is an absolutely beautiful car, one of the most pretty cars you've ever seen created. Then we've got the Ferrari F40. This is the regular road-going version, of course. We've already got the Ferrari F40 LM, I think it is, in the game, and that's a pretty fun car to drive, and I was driving it in order to get some footage for this video, as you can see. Then we've got the Ferrari 458 Speciale Aperta. I think it's a soft top or a T-top car there. It's a road car, of course. Then we've got the Ferrari F12 TDF, again, lovely looking car. It's got a massive V12 engine as well, which you can't beat a Ferrari V12, can you? And then we've got, I think what would be my absolute for this particular DLC, the FXX K. So yeah, those are our 8 cars that are going to be coming to the game in this DLC pack. And yeah, as I said, it's called the Ferrari Essentials pack, and the 2 other essentials for any Ferrari pack are going to be the circuits. And the first one is pretty much a given, I'd say, in that we've heard, lots of people have said and speculated when it comes to this DLC pack that Mugello is going to be in this DLC pack, of course. It's owned by Ferrari. I think it also has the highest FIA safety rating available. So it is capable of hosting Formula 1 races. It never has, but I would love to see a Formula 1 race here. It's obviously a fan favourite, a very popular circuit. Plenty of teams, Formula 1 teams, used to go testing here. I'm not sure why that changed, but yeah, it's a very fun circuit, a lot of undulation, some very, very challenging corners, and a really enjoyable circuit when you hook it up right, so I'm looking forward to this. And the second circuit we have is Furiano. So I wasn't expecting this. I'd heard people talk about it and speculate about it because obviously it's Ferrari's in-house test track. I think it sits right out the back end of their factory, actually, and it's where most, if not all, of their road cars get put through their paces first before heading off to places like the Nordschleife to do their silly Nordschleife tests. So yeah, I wasn't expecting this, but it's not unheard of course, because we've had the Porsche pack, which had the Leipzig circuit in there. So I don't know, is Test Track's going to become a new thing for DLCs in Project Cars? I mean, this is the final DLC, so any new ones will either be a new round of DLC coming next year, or it'll be a Project Cars 3 and we might see some more official test circuits. But yeah, it's quite a short circuit, only 1.8 miles if memory serves me right, but it does have, I think, 14 corners. So yeah, it's a funny one. It wasn't one I would have picked personally, and but it does throw up the question about a potential missing part of DLC. So way back when I did my first DLC news video, I saw some information that said that the developer at a games conference just before the game's release was talking about having the license to Interlagos. Now, I speculated on numerous DLC news videos about when this could be, but first initial thought could probably be the Fun Pack, but we had 2 rallycross circuits for that one at Barcelona and Brands Hatch. Then the next one was the Porsche Pack, which was a possibility, but we got the Leipzig circuit and we knew we were only going to get 1 circuit in that one. So when we got the Leipzig circuit, that pretty much put paid to that one. The Le Mans DLC pack, obviously we knew what we were getting there. It's a Le Mans pack. It had nothing to do. Interlagos has nothing to do with the Le Mans at all. And then so it left the Ferrari pack as being the open option for Interlagos to come into the game. But now it's going to be Mugello and Fiorano. It poses the question where Interlagos is. Was it ever coming? I mean, I can't imagine a developer would say we've got the license to something and just completely lie about it. I mean, what would be the point? I mean, it's not a particularly, you know, in terms of other games having it, it's not a special circuit in that you know, hundreds of people or thousands of people are going to flock to buy your game purely because you're the only one that has this circuit. Lots of games have it. You can play it in the Formula 1 games. You can play it in GT Sport. It came to their game via DLC. So, yeah, it does kind of pose the question as to where Interlagos is, if it is going to be coming, and why it hasn't come. Why it hasn't come so far. I mean, the other possibility is way back when, well, not way back when, about 6 months ago, just after a bug fix update, one of the bigger bug fix updates that we've had, we got a free DLC car, which was the 488 challenge, which I did a video on. So, are we going to be getting a free DLC track? Could Interlagos be a free DLC track? It's one of the things that's been missing from this particular version of the game. We had free DLC in the last one. We had 5, 6, 7 pieces of free DLC. Every time a DLC pack would be released, we get a free DLC car. So maybe any future DLC could be free DLC, just, you know, sporadically. Maybe, you know, once every couple of months you get like a free DLC car or a free DLC track. Or does Interlagos fall into a Phase 2 DLC? Because Project Cars kind of sips in a bit of a vortex, so to speak. Do they push forward and start working on Project Cars 3, knowing that the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox One are coming to the end of their lifespans? Are they going to be able to get that out in time? Or are they going to do another round of DLC for a year to give them that little bit of extra time to start planning things for PlayStation 5 and Xbox 2? I guess it's called. I don't know. They've gone from 360 to 1 to 1X. So it could be anything. It could be the Xbox donut for all we know. But interesting questions, and I'd love to hear your opinion, so let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I mean, the final thing that I should be telling you is the release date. However, the video and the post itself didn't mention a release date, so they haven't leaked that information yet. But if you keep your eyes on the Xbox store, you never know, they may just leak that as well at some point in the very near future. But I've said in previous videos that the official founding date for Ferrari on their Wikipedia page is down as the 13th of September 1939. So we're coming up for the 79th anniversary, so it's not like a banner anniversary sort of year, like, you know, the 50, the 75, the 100, but I wouldn't bet against it coming out around that sort of date. The 13th of September falls on a Thursday this time around, so 13th September, maybe the 14th and the Friday is where I would place my money if I was a betting man. And I am, so send your fivers to me and I'll give you some odds. But yeah, that's what I would expect us to be seeing this DLC being released. But I would keep an eye on the Xbox store, just in case they leak it again, as I said. And also, probably next week, in the week that's coming, have a look on the Project Cars website and their news section, because with the leak of this on the Xbox store, I imagine they will come up with an official post, and that will confirm the release date, and then we can just get ready to go driving Ferraris, basically. So, yeah, that's pretty much all the information I've got for you today, guys. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, you would like to see more Project Cars 2 or just general racing content from myself, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Also, let me know in the comments, guys, which one of the cars are you looking forward to most? Is there a car in there that you think should have been added but isn't in there? And also, which of the 2 tracks are you going to be driving first when this DLC releases? Let me know in the comments, guys. Always happy to hear from you. But once again, guys, thank you everybody so much for watching. Stay cool, and as always, I will catch you in the next video. Peace!